Here. I love those dogs. Hi, I'm Hough with Dog Ministries. You're going to love what we do, because we have to take a small puppy that someone brought to us, and we have to make him more than he wants to be. Hopefully we're not moving from bad to good. Hopefully you're trying to move him from good to great. But the truth is, he's born with a self-serving, deceitful heart, and he has choice. And another truth is, he really doesn't want to be a champion, okay, unless it's easy. So, but I'm going to be judged on that. I will be judged on the response of my student to my teachings. That's the same problem God has, by the way. And let me say something to you and I. If we didn't have that problem, we wouldn't have a job. So I guess some ways we need to be thankful that it's there. But my dog has to know who he is. He has to know who he is, because I have to hold him accountable for what I ask him to do. I have to tell him how much I love him, and I also have to and want to praise him for what he does right. But then he's going to have to know who I am. That means, folks, he spent time with me, guys. He doesn't know about me. He knows me. He has spent time in my presence. And I have demonstrated to him, just like Jesus did. I demonstrate to him how much I love him before he ever loves me. As a secret, let me tell you something. We never power down on a puppy when we first comes in. We don't power down on. We don't use that alpha side of us that says, you're going to do what I tell you to. Sit, please, because I love you. We don't power down on him. What we do, we don't even try to change his attitude. What we do is try to change his belief level in us, because we know that if he has a relationship with us, he'll run 10 times as hard when the going gets tough. So let me quick demonstration. I need to know if he knows who he is. I'm going to throw something he wants right over there. Here, heel, sit. I'm going to throw something right over there. I'm going to call out several names. His name happens to be Preacher, but I'm not going to call that name. He shouldn't go. I'm going to have the individual taking this picture, Mary, I'm going to have her try to make my dog go. I want her to call my dog's name out, do anything she wants to do, because I need to know that he knows my voice. My sheep, God said, will know my voice, and I will know them, and they will follow me. So I'm going to test him, just like you're going to test your kids. That's the only way I'm going to know. And then I'm going to send him over there, and I'm going to tell him no. Not because I don't love him, because I do love him. The same things you're doing with your kids. I also know where something better is. Are you ready? Here, heel, sit. No, sir. Billy, George, Bobby, King, President. See if you can make him go. Really? Give it to him. I want to know if...
Preacher. Go ahead, Preacher.
I want to know if he's going to listen to the cheerleader or me.
Preacher.
My sheep will know my voice, and I will know them, and they will follow me. No trick to this. He's voice controlled. But I'm going to stop him. Preacher. No. Get over. Sit. Because I love you. I told him not to get it. Back over next to it. Over. Sit. No. Get down. Folks, coaches, had he come over here, kids, had he come over here to do what he wanted to, had he come over here to get this, had he said, I don't need you, coach, I don't need you, dad, I don't need you, teacher, get out of my life, you're just trying to control, had he come over and sat down here. Got it, got it, got it. I got it. If he'd done what he wanted to, he'd be dead. Blind, maimed, killed, never, ever, ever the same again. Kids, I didn't tell him no because I don't love him. I told him no because I do love him. And I didn't want him to get hurt. Not only do I love him, I know where something better is. Listen to me. Trust me. Don't get that. Back. Back. Whoa, what did you get? I told him no because I didn't want him to get hurt, and I loved him. The teacher, here, the coach, the pastor. No, sir, sit. We want him to get something he can chew on for an eternity. In this case, at school, you get that education. It'll last forever. I love you. See you in a few days. Hi, remember, we're called Dog Ministries. This series is called the power, the freedom that comes with obedience. And we don't tell them, we demonstrate and show that to them. It's a visual picture. MTV on 4 legs are coming to your school. I'm bringing 2 dogs. One of them's a young dog. He's only a year old. Like me, he wants to ride, okay? Preacher's real excited about coming. I'm gonna send him on ahead. If he gets there before I do, and I believe he will, would you do me a big favor? Would you welcome him to your school? Will you hug him for me? Give him a drink of water. Tell him I'm coming to get him. And don't forget to tell him how much you love him. It's a long way, son. You sure you're gonna run that far all the way out of Texas? Back! See when you get there. Be careful. It's a long trip. We'll see you soon.